Okay, this first segment is the interview with the sexiest man in WCWA, Mike Jenkins, and this is all about his thoughts on his match at Ambush 2008 with Viper and Casey Jacobs. So enjoy.
All right. I guess I've been brought here to talk about May 3rd, and obviously that's why you asked me. Well, I have KC Jacobs and I have Viper in a triple threat match. It really shouldn't be that big of a problem, even though I know KC Jacobs. He's very skilled in the ring, and he is a tough guy. I mean, you have to be tough being as ugly as he is. Really, that kid must have got beaten up a lot when he was little. Like, Casey, honestly, when you were born, did the doctor slap you in the ass or punch you in the face? Like, come on. You're making gremlins look a little attractive over here. And we got Viper. Well, little story. 1 year ago at Ambush, me and Viper had a no disqualifications match. And I embarrassed him because honestly, Viper, you're the only person in professional wrestling ever to get hit with an action figure. I mean, honestly. While being in a trash can, nonetheless. I enjoy embarrassing you, Viper. And being as sexy as I am, I gotta ask you something. What's up with your look? You got the baggy pants, the sock over your face, and that rat mess of a hairdo. You look like Aladdin. Like, who's the terrorist now? I think you should be pulled out of this match just on the sole purpose that I think you're gonna try to suicide your bomb your way to victory. Really, Viper. You're gonna lose, because as much as me and Casey Jacobs don't like each other, we equally don't like you. So it's probably going to be a match of us throwing you out of the ring and fighting it out between the real men. Now, alright, I'm sorry, Casey. In your case, an ogre. But that's alright. I think you really underestimate how sexy I truly am. I make my opponents stop in the ring, and they look at me and wish they could look just like me. They can't, and while they're sitting there contemplating that, that's when I strike, and it hasn't failed me yet. I know everything Casey Jacobs is going to say about me. Yes, I got knocked out by the Shaft Bobby Ocean. Mistakes happen. Bad nights happen to everybody. Cage door across the face. Wow. That came out of nowhere. And yes, I was also knocked out by the Puerto Rican Hound Dog. But come on, look at Hound Dog. He's so ugly it almost knocks me out anyway. Alright. So, do you really think, Casey Jacobs, that you have a chance? That you have even a glimpse of beating me? Because we've never had an official match in the ring. But when it comes to any match with me and you, I'm gonna win. Whether it's triple threat, one-on-one, fatal four-way, hell in a cell, cage match, street fight, backgammon, hopscotch, chess, checkers, and bingo. It's Mike Jenkins over KC Jacobs any day of the week. Honestly, I don't think you even have the guts to stand toe-to-toe with me. How's that hump on your back doing also? Start ringing the bell? Honestly, you're ugly. What can I say? You're the ugliest person I have ever met. You probably make babies cry. May 3rd. I'm going to show not just you two, everybody in WCWA, that Mike Jenkins is the real deal. And no one's going to stop me. Whether it be Casey Jacobs, Viper, whether it be the president of WCWA, Matt Bernache. Nobody can stop Mike Jenkins. And Casey Jacobs, I'm going to issue a challenge right here, right now. If you got the balls, because I know Viper sure as hell doesn't, so I'm not even extended to him. Why don't you meet me on this show, and we can sign the contract for Ambush? I mean, if you could stay in the same room with me, or don't get stoned for going into public and, looking hideous. So what do you say, Casey? Can you stand in the same room with me? Because you're going to have to stand in the same ring. It might be a little easier to stand in the room, because you won't be walking out of the ring. I've been in WCWA for a long time, and definitely I'm not going to let a punk like Casey Jacobs and a loser like Viper get the best of me in any type of a match. And I've gotten in the ring with Viper. I know what he's capable of. And honestly, it's not much. Because if you do remember, Viper, it was you laying on the mat saying, please, no, stop. I didn't stop. I continued to give you a pounding, hit you with what was once called the extreme effect, and get an easy pin over you, 1, 2, 3. How bad do you have to be in a hardcore match and not even hit your opponent with one weapon? Horrible. You tried to hit me with an oar. That went over well. You tried to hit me with a cookie sheet. Who uses a cookie sheet? And what did you get in return? Trash can over the head and a Rob Van Dam action figure to the face. Anybody who supports Viper, I really think just supports terrorism. Because, look at him. He is ugly. Not just that. Looks like he should be chilling in a cave somewhere. I really think if you support Viper, you support terrorism. And if I see one sign at the next show that says Viper supports terrorism, I will buy their ticket to the next show. That is coming straight from Mike Jenkins. I will buy your next ticket to the next WCWA event if I see a sign that says Viper supports terrorism. What else can I say? May 3rd, I'm ready. I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm just getting started in my career. Casey Jacobs, you won the WCWA Championship. Well, alright. Was awarded the WCWA Championship. Because you were in a tournament for that title. Against a man, Pierce. Shannon Slater. A guy named Snake Eyes. You know, people we don't hear from anymore because, well, either they stopped, they sucked, or they were in an NECW Battle Royal and cried like a baby for getting hurt. But you never know. You never know. Yeah, that was a cheap shot at Shannon Slater. He sucks. Anyways, May 3rd, 1-on-1. Nope. 1-on-2. That's the situation for Viper. We're going to hurt you, and then I'm going to hurt Casey Jacobs. Anyone tries to stop me, looks like I'm going to have to hurt them too. Well, I'll see you May 3rd. Until then, take it all in.